There is something deeply satisfying about watching a jagged, rough-cut board turn into a smooth, glass-like surface in just a few passes. If you have ever spent hours sanding by hand, you know exactly why a tool like this exists. This DEWALT planer is one of those pieces of gear that feels like it was built to survive a decade of abuse in a busy workshop. It is not trying to be fancy or over-engineered with digital screens or unnecessary bells and whistles. It just does the job. The motor is a 5.5 amp unit, which sounds modest on paper, but in practice, it handles hardwoods without that annoying bogging down you get with cheaper alternatives. It is pushing 34,000 cuts per minute, and honestly, that speed is what makes the finish look so clean. You are not just shaving wood, you are essentially milling it right there on your workbench. The depth adjustment knob is a highlight here. It is calibrated, and it feels solid, clicking into place with a precision that gives you confidence when you are dialing in that 1/16-inch cut. You can tell the aluminum shoes were machined with care because the parallelism is spot on, which is the difference between a board that is perfectly flat and one that ends up slightly tapered. One of the smartest design choices is the little kickstand on the back. It sounds like a minor detail, but it is a lifesaver. It lets you set the tool down mid-project without the blades chewing up your workbench or the wood you just finished. It is those small, thoughtful touches that make a tool feel like it was designed by someone who actually spends time in a shop. Now, it does come with reversible carbide blades, which are great for longevity, but if you are doing heavy framing or straight edging, you can swap those out for standard high-speed steel blades. That flexibility is a nice touch for anyone who switches between fine furniture work and rougher construction tasks. If there is a downside, it is the weight. At 10 pounds, it is not exactly a featherweight, and after a long afternoon of planing, you are definitely going to feel it in your forearms. Also, the dust collection could be a bit more aggressive. You will definitely want to keep a vacuum hooked up unless you enjoy wearing a layer of sawdust for the rest of the day. But look, for the price, it is hard to argue with the performance. It is a straightforward, rugged, and reliable machine that does exactly what it promises without any fuss. If you need something that will hold up to real work and leave a professional-looking surface, this is a solid bet.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.